Everybody wants to know where their food's coming from. Well, one hardworking family in Pasadena has to look no further than their own backyard.
So welcome to the Urban Homestead. We're here in Pasadena. Our lot is 66 by 132. So as you can see, it's growing a lot of things. The property is about a fifth, but what we're growing on is a tenth of an acre. And we've lived here for 30 years and been growing intensively for probably like the past 25 years, and then got into education and sustainability outreach in about 2001. And that's when we started our website and things like that. So we've been doing it for a while. My father, after he graduated from college, he actually immigrated to New Zealand and homesteaded there. And that's where I was born. So he had that back to the land movement he was involved in. And so I was born in that sort of environment. Then he came back to the States and then came to Pasadena. And back in, I think in '89, we started, my dad smothered the lawn and started growing food in the front yard. Our neighbors thought we were nuts, but now it's kind of like, hey, yeah, you guys were ahead of the curve. So now more, I've noticed like more people are wanting to know where their food comes from. So we grow a lot of vegetables and fruits and herbs. So in the front is edible landscaping, so that has the herbs, some fruit trees, and then we have some annual vegetables that we tuck in. Back here we have about 50 raised beds and of vegetables. It takes a lot of work. But we love it. It's a lifestyle for us, and it's sort of a love affair too. It's just because it just really connects us and it makes us feel we have a purpose. And so everybody's going to have their own, 9-to-5 job. So everybody is going to work for something, and we work to sustain ourselves. So we not only sustain our family from what we grow, we also sell the extra produce. So it's directly and indirectly self-sufficient. Small steps have a big impact. So if everybody did something collectively, we can, be the change we wish to see. So not everybody can do this because it takes a lot of work, but if people took little pieces, so if they, like I said, supported a local farmer, or didn't let the water run when they brush their teeth. So just even the smallest thing, like that doesn't cost anything, is to conserve. So you don't even have to spend a dime, you just can conserve, and that's free, and that's something simple. So to make this a zero footprint property, we compost. We have our chickens for the garden waste too, and also eggs. We have the solar panels. We have a great water system, the laundry to landscape thing that we harvest the rainwater. We just live simply too. So what we did was we started in one corner of the yard, and we expanded over the years. So what people are seeing now is like a 30-year journey, and they get excited and then kind of bite off more they can chew. So what we encourage people just to start off with a couple, a raised bed or two, or a couple pots with herbs, and then every year expands. And we encourage people to also make like to-do lists. Like, so one year, let's just tackle the garden, and the next year maybe do solar or gray water systems and things. And then check with your local city. We're blessed that we live in Pasadena. Pasadena has a really amazing amount of programs. We like to teach people because we feel empowered. Like if we know something, we want to pass it on and share our skills with others, so that they feel that that with their two hands that they can or make bread or raise chickens and things like that. So we try to pass on to others what we've learned. We have a website, urbanhomestead.org. We also have a blog, which we started in 2001, detailing our journey of homesteading in the city. We are on Facebook and Instagram, and we just launched a podcast this year. So we have about 40 episodes online. We're not only talking, but we interview other local food advocates or musicians, and just all amazing, interesting people who are passionate about the food or the music or the communities. And we do have a host workshops, so they can all find that online. So the response for the urban farm has been, amazing. Like I said, I like to say like our CSA Farm Box program is food for the people and it's grown by the people. So we're, they can see it. They talk to us. They know we either grew it or our friends of ours grew it. So it's about connecting and making a connection, and just to see, and now the farm stand customers become friends. So it's not only growing food, we're growing community too. So it's sort of a ripple effect. So it's not just food. There's a lot involved in just growing inspiration and hope. So people say, why you do this, or what is it? And it's, you can kind of look at it, you're saving money and you're helping the planet and things like that. But then, in a sense that if you start with yourself and you just say, you know, I'm doing this, you know, I have good food, I have good health, and then I can be strong myself, and then I can help others. So in a sense, it's not selfish, but it's looking at a different perspective. If you know, you take care of and you drop the pebble where you are, and then the ripples will have effect. And so it's, you know, if it's about making money, no. If it's about, you know, having more and doing that, it's not. It's just about caring. And you know, you can start with caring about yourself. And if you care about what food you're taking in, or what food you're buying, or what you're buying, what products you're buying, then that will have an effect on your lifestyle and maybe your family and your community. And then you can say, hey, I traveled this path, I know or don't know, and then you can help others by helping yourself first.